Lakhamaini, retired Lieutenant Colonel. Moving ahead, viewers, let's also tell you that in a tense escalation of rhetoric, President Donald Trump has warned that Iran would be wiped off the face of the earth if Tehran succeeded in assassinating the US president. This came in response to Iranian threats against Trump's life following an announcement of Iranian General Abul Fazl Shekarchi, who vowed that Iran would retaliate forcefully if their supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was attacked. In an interview with American media, Trump reiterated his previous stance, saying Iran's actions would lead to obliteration if they targeted US leaders. Meanwhile, in Iran, there are reports of over 4,000 deaths from violent crackdowns by government on protesters, with estimates reaching as high as 20,000. Amid these tensions, international voices, including Nobel laureate Shirin Ebadi, are calling for targeted US actions against Iran's leadership. The situation remains highly volatile, with both countries posturing for a potential conflict. All right, request retired Lieutenant Colonel Himanshu Singh to join me back in the discussion here. Lieutenant Colonel, what do you make? How is there any possibility of these threats turning into reality, or is it mere rhetoric at this point in time?
See, it is a very calibrated exaggeration and not an empty talk, because US does not need to threaten Iran a complete annihilation to defeat Iran militarily. This is more of a psychological threat. It means to deter the action before it occurs. Iran understands US military capacity, and the message is not the intent, it is the capability. So we must understand that Trump's statement that we will wipe them off from the face of earth is not a rhetoric, it is a signaling. And it's a classic, deterrence by punishment meant less for Iran alone, it is also for multiple audience, that is the Tehran power centers, the American allies in the Middle East, the domestic voters in the United States. So from military perspective, we know that US has overwhelming escalation dominance. They have their bases, they can control the sea, and Iran also knows that direct assassination of former sitting US president will be treated as an act of war. So crossing that line, even with proxies, Iran will not permit. So the response may not be symbolic. However, it may start using its proxies. So which I think is quite possible, because it is capable of doing so. So Iran's doctrine is not direct confrontation. Iran operates by using Hezbollah, Iraqi militia, Houthis, and cyber units. So this will allow Iran to harass without triggering a full-scale war. And Trump's warning is aimed as collapsing this ambiguity that he's telling Iran proxies that we will not allow you any insulation and we will kill you wherever you are. So geopolitically, this also assures Israel, Saudi Arabia and UAE, wherever these are the bases of America are there, that please do not be nervous. Even if Iran is expanding its influence post-Gaza war, at the same time, Russia and China are also put in a delicate situation. So neither Iran, US want any disruption in energy routes, but both want that this entanglement should remain free.
All right, sure. Thank you then very much, Himanshu Singh, for joining me in this discussion. And with that, viewers, we're now going to move